All right, hello and welcome to Ben's OP Games, recorded live at 6 p.m. Pacific Time, twitch.tv/TheGameFanatics, every Friday. Today I'm joined by the settings menu of No Man's Sky. I'm joined by Joel
Yo!
and Logan.
Hey.
Hey, girls. And yeah, that's the pre-show joke.
Oh god.
It's so good though. It's so good.
What a great settings menu.
Isn't it though? So this is No Man's Sky original, so we can see the differences, allegedly.
Oh, I love playing Spot the Difference.
Also, I don't have footage of the new one, so imagine the differences.
Oh jeez.
Just
Too
imagine
much
them.
work.
Fuck you. So I know, Joel, you and I actually liked and enjoyed No Man's Sky, and we're excited for this new space adventure, right?
Was and am
Oh yeah.
still.
I've only played maybe 3 to 4 hours of this new updated thing, but it does seem like quite a bit has changed, and it looks better, seems to run a little bit better, and I don't know. It's a weird story to see it come out basically 2 years later and have this renaissance.
Man, 2 years.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been really good. I've enjoyed jumping back in and really kind of starting from like the very beginning and
Yeah.
feeling like it's a brand new game and like just excited to see what's new about it. I can't wait to get deeper into it.
So how much have you played of it?
I think I'm like maybe 2 or 3 hours in.
Okay, we played about the
I
same.
finally made it off my planet, flew to the space station, checked that out because that's a little different, and then flew off to that same planet to answer like a distress call.
Okay.
And then I was like, I'm so tired of this planet because it's nothing but cold.
Yeah, my
and
planet
so
was
then
on fire.
Yeah. So then I left to another planet that is on fire. I was like, God, there's no in between.
I started on this planet and it's stupid hot, and you start the game with nothing, so I'm like, I'm dying because I have fuck all, and I don't remember how to play the game at all. So I'm just fumbling around. And I finally get off that planet. There's this, well, first of all, on that planet, I crest a corner or a hill, whatever planets are made out of, and I see this giant ringed planet super close, and it's incredible. There's so many amazing photo moments in this game.
Yeah.
I've been taking so many pictures, and they have a photo mode now where you can zoom in and around. You can zoom really far away, and plus having the third-person view, so you have a little spaceman. So I can have my little spaceman posing and doing stupid spaceman shit.
I love the third person view. I feel like it kind of changed the feel of the game.
Yeah,
Because if like I feel like I'm playing an actual game now, like almost like Astroneer. It kind of looks a lot like that now with the when you have the third person mode. And that's basically.
I
a
don't
copy
see.
of what
Here's
No
the
Man's
thing, though.
Sky is.
I don't remember how to do anything in this game, and I don't know. I need to make like an advanced mining laser, and I can't figure it out. And
Yeah, it took me a minute to kind of get back into it, and then there's like, there's still some things I really don't like about the game, like the crafting system.
okay, hold on. This
The
right here.
inventory system is shit.
The inventory is better than it was at launch, though. But this right here, where I'm shooting this giant thing of gold, you literally can't do this at the start of the game anymore. You have to have an advanced laser.
You can for some things.
Not for giant rock things like that.
I was able to do it for like I think it was the first thing I needed was like ferdite or something.
Yeah, not
Ferdite
that.
dust.
That's not what I'm talking about. That's just normal dust.
Yeah, some of the elements you'll need something more advanced. For
Yeah.
sure.
It's annoying. And I'm tempted to just start another game on the free explore mode, because all I enjoy doing is just taking pictures
There you go.
and being a dumbass. So if I could just blow up shit and run away from dinosaurs, like that's all I really want to do anyway. And plus I can't figure out how to find the thing to make your inventory larger, and I just don't want to again. Like, it seems simpler to
Well,
figure
it's
out.
it was those little like pods.
Yeah, but I can't find them, and the game does a really poor job of telling you what the fuck they're called or where they are.
Yeah. Well,
And I
I told you when I came across one, it was charging me a lot of money to get that inventory spot.
Yeah.
like an obscene amount. I was like, what the fuck? I don't remember these even costing money. I had collected so many of them, like my whole
They
screen
did.
was full.
They did cost money.
Maybe I had a lot of money, I guess.
Yeah, well, at the start of the game, you don't. Well, anyway, I couldn't find any, and they used to be all over the goddamn place, where you could find
Yeah.
several on a planet. I didn't find any on that first planet.
I would usually just fly around the planet looking for them.
Yeah, I couldn't find.
was
I don't know.
Tired of dealing in inventory space. Now I'm wondering if you make your own base.
Yeah,
I wonder if there's a way to be able to like store all your shit. Right? I'm sure there is. Store all your shit,
This
like
is-
all your elements.
this
that you
is
don't wanna
why I
take
just
with
want to
you.
do the free explorer, and like, I don't need to store shit. I don't need to sell shit. I don't need to buy shit. I'm just gonna go flying. That's
Can
all
you
I want to
build?
do.
Can you build a base in the normal mode?
Yeah,
Okay,
totally.
I was worried.
No, it's
Oh shit,
it's-
that's true. Yeah, I built a signal booster.
And I think you can move your stuff. Yeah, that's the other thing too. They added this UI menu thing on the bottom, so you can recharge all your stuff without pausing the game.
Yeah, that's where I figured out how to get third person mode because I was very confused.
It didn't start you in third person.
No, I had to look for it.
Oh, it started. Well, did you start a new game or no?
I started a new game a couple days ago just to kind of get familiar with
That's why. So
mechanics. But then when I loaded back in after the
patch,
update,
yeah.
I was on a completely different planet in a different solar system, and everything was set back to brand new anyways. So
I
I
had
was like,
space
fuck.
amnesia.
Pretty much because I was on a planet that was melting me, and then I woke up on that frozen planet. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So
starting over.
when you start the game normally now, yeah, it starts you in third person, and like doesn't tell you how to change it, which is pretty fun.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, but I've really enjoyed it. It's one of those things. Is if you didn't like it before, you're probably not gonna like it now. I can't imagine anyone not liking it and then being like, "Oh, I gotta play with my friends now." I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe, but I don't think so. I think I will just start my stupid game where I'm gonna go from planet to planet. I'm a space photographer. That's all I am.
Well, I like playing alone in that game. Like that's the whole reason why I really liked it. Was like, you have this feeling of like you're alone out in the universe,
Yeah.
but it's fun. It's like nice to just be fucking by yourself exploring a universe, and then like, I actually like the part where you learn different words, and then you go to like the space station and you're talking to like the NPCs, and suddenly you're understanding them better. I
Yeah.
always loved that part of the game. A lot of people
That's
didn't
fine.
like that. And as far as story goes, like you can make your own story. You can answer distress calls. You can go for like the main story thing, which, you know, wasn't really that interesting to begin with. But I like all the side story stuff. Like, hey, there's this distress call. You go over there and you see what's going on. Like, okay, nothing's here. Everything got blown up. Or like this giant ship is just destroyed on this planet. This awesome looks like a fucking Imperial destroyer from
Oh
Star
yeah,
Wars.
I never saw one of those before.
Yeah, I'd never seen one, and I was climbing all over one the other day, and I found a ton of cool shit, like just some items that I ended up using, and then some that I sold for like a ton of money.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cool. I like it. It's got such a deeper like mystery to it now.
Yeah, and I really do enjoy the exploring. I don't know, maybe I'm at a different point in me playing games. I don't really want to be shuffling carbon around my inventory,
Yeah.
and I'm finding sodium, and it's fine. It's just so much, so often. And I don't, like, I remember when the game launched, it would specifically make it to where your starting planet couldn't kill you outright. And so the fact that the starting planet I was on burnt me alive in 60 seconds didn't really help. And then the next planet I went
Yeah.
to had toxic atmosphere. Like, can I just fucking be on a planet, please? So, yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna go to free
You're
explore.
always against the fucking elements.
It's the start of the game. I don't know, and they changed like the whole crafting system. There's so many different new components and different
Yeah.
attributes and things. I don't know what any of this is. I just want to explore space and look at space dinosaurs. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you got like missiles on your spaceship now too. I'm into it. Now, I didn't shoot anything because what am I gonna shoot?
Yeah.
Shoot
exactly.
something. Find
It was hard to
something
get ammo. I ran out of ammo real quick, and I had to come across it in like a loot box thing.
Now this is
Like a crate.
Loot boxes, you say?
oh
Not
yeah.
a loot box. A
How
crate,
much were
a
they?
crate.
But a loot crate,
Now I'm interested.
It cost me my innocence.
a
That's all it did.
subscription service.
Yes.
Tell me
Right.
more.
Let's do
Every
it.
month. A loot crate delivered to your spacecraft.
You can't even say that word now.
I mean,
Spacecraft?
fruit plate.
Loot crate.
Crute
Why? What's wrong with Goopgate?
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so do we want to talk about Octoman Crybaby?
Wow.
Whatever it is.
Octoman
Well, I think-
Travel Boys.
I think last time we talked about it, I was just about to get the 8th person, which was the hunter. I got that person. Awesome.
Yeah, she's
It's
great.
just like having a Pokemon trainer with you. Completed her first chapter, and now I'm running through some side quests. Like I'm trying to do a little bit of those just because I'm under leveled to start chapter 2 for everybody.
Yeah.
So I've just kind of been traversing the map a
You know
little bit.
what you should
and really
do?
just opening that more.
This is what I did. So I got all 8 people. I started to go to Primrose's second chapter, and I decided, I stumbled upon the job shrine for the hunter, and I was like, oh, that's right, you can get a second job for these people. I'm gonna go get a second job for these people. And I looked up a guide, and that's what I did today, was just went around and got all of them.
Oh, maybe I should do that then. Maybe
Yeah.
that'll give me something to do. Because right now I'm just kind of walking around,
And
exploring the map a little more and grinding.
I'll give you a hint too, because the game doesn't fucking tell you. But there's like level 17 areas down on the south area that you kind of need to go through, so you won't have to do what I did, which is just go into the level 21 area immediately and have 10-minute battles. Also, there's that one guy who has a skill that reduces enemy encounters. I would do that.
Oh yeah.
I would definitely
Huh.
equip that.
Interesting.
But even so, I think I played maybe 3 hours, maybe, of the game in the last week, and 2 of those hours were today. So I'm not huge into it still. Having
Yeah, I mean, I think altogether I maybe played another hour to hour and a half
Yeah.
since we last spoke.
having all the jobs though, for every character now has an optional job, and I can give them all the different weapons and things. I really like that system. I just feel like the game itself, it's kind of wasted. This battle system, this job system are wasted on this game, this visual style too, wasted on this game that isn't that compelling.
I feel like it's the story, honestly. Like I feel like it's
story?
weird. It's so many branching paths that are like they're good stories, but
Are
they're not
they?
like exciting. It's not
That-
like I
no.
have to get to this next point because if not, I can't get this for the bigger story. Like it's just like choose who you're
You
gonna
know
go
those
next and find out what
books
happens next.
you'd pick up in Oblivion that were like 7 pages long, and I was like, oh, this is interesting, I guess, to read. Let me
Yeah.
read this. That's what these stories are. Like, they're fine, but that's just a book you fucking picked up in Oblivion. It's not the story of the game. So,
Yeah, I
Logan,
don't-
you played the demo. Did you play the first demo?
Yes, and then I played the second demo.
Okay.
Because I had the time to when I was out of town, and so because everyone's like, oh yeah, Octopath, I was like, okay, well, I was like, well, I'm not buying it yet, and I could just play the demo. That's 3 hours, right? That's pretty good.
That's enough time.
Right? That'll determine whether or not you buy it, and I don't want to buy it. It felt like a mobile game to me.
Oh.
I didn't feel like it's going to justify $60. I don't think it's worth that. Maybe half. The battle system is very bland. Like there has been no change in that. I don't understand why the brake system's there. I don't think it needs to be there.
Oh,
but
no, it's
already
awesome. That's like
so
one of the...
simple.
How much did you play in the demo, though? Just so we
Like
know.
2 hours.
So how many characters did you get?
I chose Ophelia because you guys said or Ben, you said you started with Ophelia, so I was like, well, I'll start with Ophelia because of the healing, right?
Sure.
And then I got the hunter girl,
Sure.
and so
Huh.
thank goodness that there's Japanese voice acting because the American ones is garbage. I thought,
I didn't really hear it anyway, so...
yeah, I was, like whoever
Yeah, I play on
all
low
of them,
volume.
whoever did English was like, ugh, how is this okay?
Well, the hunter is just gross. So
The hunter, yeah, the dialogue in the hunter area, it's not great.
Yeah.
I
mean, like the battles aren't that different. Like I felt like I was doing the same thing with every.
it does get more complicated and more intricate when you have 3 and 4 party members.
And I thought so, and I was I was going to ask you guys about that. You know, I had questions about like particularly with like the break system, going later into the game, because I like how it shows weaknesses, like, oh, you found out that this creature is weak to this and that. And I was like, well, that's cool that it like shows that further on. I like that, and I like the visual style. The music's really good, but the stories don't intertwine at all. All these characters are just kind of standalone, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I think the battle system, like I got really hooked once I fought a difficult enemy, because that's where the battle system really kind of shows its like, I guess, creativity. Like where it really kind of shines is when you have a boss battle or a difficult enemy and you're like having to juggle around different, different move sets and weaknesses and skills. Like, do I attack or do I heal up this time or do I buff this person? And like, I mean, like a normal RPG, like the strategy part is what's really fun. But what I really like about what this does is you start thinking about the other characters that are kind of just on the bench. You're like, oh shit, in that battle, what would have been better is if I could have summoned another person to come in and help me with that while I'm healing this other person. Like different things like that make it interesting. The story to me takes the back seat in this game more than anything. But I hear chapter 2 or 3 or something like that gets really good for all these people, so that's what I want to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's something I was thinking about. Like, I'm a huge story-driven person. Like, I could put aside bad gameplay if I'm really into the story, and that wasn't here. It was the opposite.
No, and especially some of these stories are just so ho-hum. Like, whatever.
Like, very basic, very...
I'm gonna
nothing.
go travel the world. Like, okay, like, that's cool. That's fine.
The bad guys.
That's fine.
I started with Ophelia, and because I feel like it's so long ago, I don't even remember what the fuck her story is anymore.
Oh, it tells you. So I started chapter 2 with Primrose. That's the last thing I did, is I barely started it. And it tells you, like, this is the story so far in, like, 3 sentences. Like, oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
So it'll tell you.
Little recap.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Previously on this chapter.
I do think the battle system is its best part. And I know I talked to you, Logan, about this a little bit, but the battles just take far too long. Even like an enemy where I'm 10 levels over it, it's just gonna take a couple minutes, like, still, and that's too long for a random battle.
Yeah.
In a JRPG, this needs to be moving. How successful would you think Pokemon would be if every battle took 5 minutes?
It wouldn't.
It wouldn't. Exactly.
Fuck that. I would have been out a while.
I know.
It'd be
Like, that's the problem. That, like, remember Ni no Kuni and how fun that was, and how every battle is like 20 seconds of fun slashing. This needs that. It needs to be faster. Even like a button to fast forward animations in combat would
It would be a mobile game.
That would no, but other games have done that. Dude, Final Fantasy 12, the HD, has like a 5 times speed button you can press.
Oh my gosh.
And
that's
I
amazing.
love it. I'm like, I'm in town. It's awesome. It is a shame though, but this is definitely, I was thinking about it today, like, I'm gonna trade this game in for Spider-Man. Like, however,
You've already sealed its fate.
yeah, like, however far I am,
This is your purpose.
this is the pre-order to Spider-Man. Because it's just fine. It's not blowing me away. You've
Just
played
have
it.
a post-it on it that says "Future Spider-Man."
I might as well draw a little spider on it. It's just you.
Well, it's Octopath, right? It has 8 legs.
There you go.
like a
There you
spider.
go.
There you go.
I think, but you've played a better JRPG. Like, you've played a better JRPG with better story than this,
Yeah.
with better graphics than this, even art style. Like, you've played a better JRPG than this, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. In this day and age, it's not anything special.
I hope they make a sequel for sure, and I want
16
it.
characters.
No, fuck, no more characters.
4
no more
characters.
than,
Stop
than
fucking
8.
around.
How about less
The
than 8?
current 8 have children
Together
No.
with each other.
together. They
each
fuck
have
each other.
quadruplets, and it's just like
Octopath Orgy. Orgy Path Traveler.
Octopath Orgy Traveler.
Do I play the orgy or is this post orgy?
Traveling
No,
around.
it's
and
a
having
visual
orgies.
novel up to the orgy.
Oh,
Jesus.
okay. The orgy's the credits. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I think,
Censored.
and I said this earlier, but this battle system, the job system, in a better game would be incredible.
Yeah.
But this is not the game. This is very clearly just a bunch. Even wandering around the overworld, it's just these tiny areas that are barely connected with branching lines. Like, oh, I'm in this one path. Do I go north, south, or east? And I just go in a straight line east, and now I'm in the next area. And it takes no time at all to get across the map because of it seems big. It seems like this huge map, and then you start wandering around and you realize, no, it takes 2 minutes to go over there.
Roads are very limited. It's just the drawing of the cities.
And the
that's
map
really big.
fucking sucks. One of the worst maps in any game ever. Oh my god, it's bad. You can't even see anything. The lines are all over the fucking place. Towns don't have names unless you hover over them. Like, what is even happening?
Oh
But at least you can fast travel to all the towns. So now I've been to most of the towns. I'm just gonna start travel here, travel there, travel there. I don't know. It's a fun game. Is what I said last week. It's a very fun game that I don't really. I played it last Sunday and I played it today.
That you don't want to play.
Yeah, like I
fucking
don't.
hate it. Just say it.
I actually played a lot of it in handheld mode today.
That's mainly how I've been playing it, and I like sitting down and just kind of like playing it for like 20 minutes or something like that, and then that's kind of how I've been digesting it, and I'm enjoying that part. I mean, I can sit and watch TV and then just go through and grind a little bit, or
Yeah.
fucking look at like the skills that I can learn and stuff like that. And I don't know. I think I want to get chapter 2 and really start seeing the stories open up a little bit more.
I want to do at least chapter 2 for everyone and kind of see where it's going, if it is going somewhere. And I played like 19 hours of it, so
it's quite a lot. I think I hit 11.
I don't know how I have so much more playtime with the game than you. Oh, I did go get the shrines though, but
That's true. You've done more.
and I explore way too much.
I don't like exploration. I don't like discovering new things. I think all science and stuff like that.
Plus, I got those. Like I was saying, I got into that random battle with a crab or whatever that took 20 minutes.
Mr. Krabs.
Fucking stupid crab.
Crabs.
So, I know, Joel, you were saying you only really played Fortnite this week.
Yeah, this week I've been I don't know what the fuck I've been doing, but I played Fortnite. I played a little bit of Destiny, but that's not really anything people want to hear about.
Wow.
Not really Fortnite either, but that's really the only thing I've put time into, and it's just doing the challenges, like the weekly challenges, and that part's really fun. I mean, the map is so different now that really there's still so many areas I haven't seen of the new map, or like the new parts of the map that they've put in that are really cool. There's this like top of the mountain area with like a huge waterfall and kind of like a fucking boat built into the mountain, or like a giant pirate ship built into the mountain that I haven't done yet. But I've been getting into some good matches, and there's a ton of new guns to try out, so it's fun. I mean, it's just a game. Like, I don't even go in there and try to really win, but I keep getting like top 10 or top 5, and I don't ever win, mainly because people are way more skilled than me, but I have enough fun and I can get enough of the challenges done to like earn cool shit. So that's mainly what I've been doing in that game. And then yeah, that's really it. I played a little bit of Destiny 2. Fuck, what else did I play? I think that's No Man's Sky.
No Man's.
I need to get back into Prey just because it was starting to really pick up after I got like the shotgun and the fucking pistol, the silence pistol.
Hell yeah.
And then I was learning how to do like the recycle machine or whatever to get materials.
Still
so
early.
that game's starting to pick up, but I wanted to really kind of get a good chunk of Octopath done, and I didn't do that either.
Didn't play that game.
Week. I was like, I want to get forward in these games a little bit more that I'm starting to play, and then I didn't get fucking anywhere. Just couldn't.
I don't blame you.
I didn't have the energy this week. I don't know what it was. Even last week, like during last week's show, I went back and like listened to some of it on YouTube, and I was like, "Fuck! I sound like I'm asleep or like I'm slurring. Like, what the hell's happening?"
Octopath Traveler.
Octopath Traveler's fun.
It's just so okay.
Maybe it's talking about that game that puts me to fucking
It's like
sleep.
Eeyore. that game. So yeah, I started Primrose's story, this chapter 2, and it'll tell you this is the story so far, and she's finding the man with the bird tattoo on her wrist or whatever.
Yeah, the crow. I'm actually that story seems really
That
interesting.
story's cool. And then like the first thing she says in her dialogue is, "I found the map from that guy with the bird tattoo." I'm like, we just fucking told me that. Why are you repeating it? And the whole game is like that. Just shut up. God,
It's like an anime.
I hate that. That's the problem with Persona too, as well, not 2.
Persona
5.
2. Persona 5.
Why would I play
will get
Persona
back.
2?
I loaded that game up the other day and I was like, oh yeah, let's get back in. And then I saw fucking Prey and I was like, fuck, I can't. I gotta get back into
I
Prey.
love Prey so much that I accidentally had it next in the thing, and we're just gonna watch Prey.
Yay.
Oh.
God, I love that game. I want to play its DLC too. It's supposed to be pretty interesting. I didn't realize it was paid though. So
Oh, the moon crash.
Moon
DLC?
Crash, yeah.
What is that supposed to be? Is it?
It's like a randomly
story?
generated map each time,
Oh, fucking weird.
which sounds pretty cool given the gameplay mechanics of Prey. It could be a lot of fun, and it's supposed to be really good. It's like $20. You'd probably get it for cheaper, but there's that. I played Babies Can't Build Forts. They can, just not very well.
Yeah.
Very well. I played through Little Nightmares, which
Oh yeah, how was that?
I didn't realize how. So, have you heard it described as like a survival horror game?
When we had that one like 12-hour stream that one day.
Yeah.
I think it was like last year maybe.
A while ago.
And I watched somebody play it on the stream.
Yeah, Caleb. Right?
Yeah, I think it was Caleb, and it seemed really interesting. I just had no idea what it was.
So it's reminded me a lot of Limbo or Inside.
Oh yeah, it did look a little bit like that.
Yeah, but with more of a more interesting art
Creepier.
style to me than either of those games. Well, maybe Inside I liked more than Limbo, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a cool little puzzle platformer kind of thing. It has a lot of stealth elements in its puzzles, and a lot of it is running away from these gremlin demon monsters that look like horrifying creatures. Particularly,
Is it like platforming?
kind of. Some of it is.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I did really like it. It's not very long either. It's like 3.5 hours.
I'll never play it.
It's fine. But there's this
I'm just throwing that
there's
out.
this part at the end because you. I'm just gonna spoil the game. So you're on this. You realize you're
No,
like the camera.
Don't spoil it.
Shut up. So the whole game has been like with this shifting camera angle that's rocking back and forth, and then you realize later that you're on a boat.
Oh,
And that's why it's rocking. And you get further up and you see these like grotesque giant monster human people going onto this boat. And then you're above them, kind of looking at them. And you see them at these buffet tables just eating, engorging themselves on food like crazies. And it reminded me of Spirited Away, the beginning where they all turn into pig monsters
Yeah.
and start eating. That was totally what it was. And then they start seeing you and like chasing after you and like knocking tables and shit over. It's really cool escape sequence kind of thing where you're running
Sounds
away from
right.
these pig monster people. It was really fun, and I will not, I wouldn't have said, oh, this is one of my favorite games of last year if I'd played it last year, but it is a really pretty cool game. Just for the experience alone was fun, even if some of those checkpoints, good God, terrible, just bad. But
I
that
think
only
I'm gonna
happened.
end up having like just a list of games from 2017 that I like more than games from 2018.
And I'm gonna put Prey on that list. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's God of War. God of War is awesome.
Oh, there's God of War. What else?
But there's
came
just
out
so
this
many games that I feel like I didn't play in 2017 that I'm now starting to like get into. Like Hollow Knight, for example, came out like 2017, 2016, something like
It was
that.
2017. It was like early
2017,
2017.
and like everybody's talking about it. Everyone's playing it on Switch, and so now everyone's talking about like,
That's fine.
can this be Game of the Year even though it came out previously? It's like, yeah,
I'm
we'll just
fine
put
with
the
it
category
because-
of, best 2018 or best 2017, 2018 games.
Yeah, well, because no one talked about it last year, and it's one of the best Metroidvania games ever made, I think it deserves it.
Yeah.
But
Had they released it on console, You know?
It was called a PC, the preferred platform of people with brains. So, if you just want that, there is
preferred console.
the
It's a great. I love PC, but I'm just saying, like, you know, not a real game till it's on console.
to most of the gaming press, yeah, that's true, which is fucking stupid as hell. Oh, it's not on the Switch. Meh. Oh, I also feel like Octopath gets like brownie points for being on the Switch, just for being there.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that give it like that extra thing. Like
If it's on
I
Switch-
think you said it. You said it last week when you're like, if it did not look like this game would not be talked about.
Exactly. No, 1000%. Yes, I did say
True.
that. Yeah, and it's true. And the art style doesn't look that good. And on handheld mode, it actually looks a little blurry. So, great. Good job. Fantastic.
Why are you making us hate this game?
The game doesn't have a good art style. It's smudgy all over the place. They could be doing...
I think it looks great. I think it looks.
It kind of hurts my eyes after a while.
It doesn't look that good.
It looks fine.
It looks fine. Yeah, fine.
Fine.
Revolutionary.
That's how the whole game is described for
Yes,
you guys. It's
exactly. It's fine. It's fine. You know, it's a thing I did.
AKA Spider-Man.
AKA, this is gonna turn into a Spider-Man game.
Yeah,
Exactly.
this is my Spider-Man placeholder. Can I give it to you guys now?
Sure.
Yeah,
And then
down payment.
I'd like to turn this game into a better one called Spider-Man. Please and thank you. I did hear that the physical edition of Octopath is very rare now. Like, you can't find it in stores.
I walked
Fake
into my
hype.
GameStop right here and like I said, I'm looking for Octopath, and the guy's like, for PS4? And I was like, no.
Like, what the fuck?
Like, what the
He just
fuck?
knew you
Are
wanted
new?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, you said Octopath.
You said Spider-Man?
I thought you said you wanted to pre-order
Said
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? You meant Spider-Man, didn't you? I guess
Like,
I
listen, you're literally walking out with this game, but you mean Spider-Man.
did. You'll be back.
Don't kid yourself.
Yeah. No, he had like he only had like 5 copies. I asked him, oh, cool, is this game selling pretty well? And he's like, you're the first one to buy it today.
Was that the
Probably why he
launch
didn't
day?
know.
I
Or...
told you, it's fake hype.
That was on launch day, and it was
They
like,
didn't
yeah,
s-
probably.
I
So you
don't-
didn't know where it was or what it was.
It's not fake hype. They just didn't sell that many, or they didn't ship that many units.
So it's just a regular Nintendo thing of what is it? Fake,
No, because Square, I guarantee
fake
you,
supply.
Square was like, this game isn't very good. Like, this game is a solid 7. Let's just release
They're like,
50,000
this game
units.
sucks. Don't make that many.
And then they're like, oh, people really like this? Oh, we fucked up.
Yeah.
Should have printed more.
I mean, a lot of it is people talking about it.
It's
and
not
giving
bad.
it praise is what's driving it, because it is a good game. But I would take Ni no Kuni 2 over Octopath.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like on my list, it's already over. Like,
Oh, man, imagine if Ni no Kuni 2 had Octopath's, like, battle system. I think it'd
oh,
be
shit,
better.
that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be.
As long as it's too slow, though. That is the problem with Octopath.
Yeah, I loved the combat in
God, it's slow.
Ni no Kuni 2.
The game looks like it's covered in Vaseline. You can't see shit, and it's really slow. It's fantastic. What a great game. Game of the
Who
year.
smeared their nutsack on my fucking?
That's what it
Switch?
looks like.
Oh,
You're like,
it's just
is there a
Octopath.
smudge on my screen? Oh, that's the whole screen. It's just a smudge.
Oh, poor Octopath.
Poor
It's
I know
trying.
this is the just shit on Octopath. There are 2 games coming out, or 3 even.
Wait,
What?
did Logan play anything?
Oh yeah, Logan, what'd
No.
you play? No,
Nothing.
nothing. See?
Oh,
Skip right over you.
Never mind. Keep going, Ben.
All right, so we're getting Dead Cells, the official release of Dead Cells,
Oh yeah, I was watching someone play that. Looks pretty cool.
which I played about a year ago on PC. But I wasn't.
Exactly. No one's ever heard of it.
I know. I wasn't huge into it when I played it, and it was still early access, so I was like, I'll just wait. You know, I bought it on sale. I'll just wait until it comes out and do their official release. So that should be a lot of fun. But next week, next Tuesday, Chasm finally comes out, which is a super good kind of Symphony of the Night, Aria of Sorrow, Castlevania kind of Metroidvania game.
Yeah, you told me about that last week. That you kickstarted it.
Yeah, I
right?
kickstarted it in 2013 or something.
when you were 12.
Yeah, right. I wish. God, Wish I was 12. Wait, what?
Okay.
Whatever year that works.
Nope.
Nope.
Huh?
Don't make a note of that. But I'm super excited for that game. I should be getting my Steam key at any point. I'm all in. Super
Someday.
excited. I will report back next week. With Chasm
fucking
chat.
hate it.
I know.
I fucking hate it.
Everything's garbage.
It looks like shit. It looks like someone smeared Vaseline all over it.
Dude, Octopath does look like that though. It really does.
There are times, where it looks a little like smeared.
I told you about that scene where they're looking out at the ocean and the entire ocean is blurred. I'm like, what the fuck you showing me?
Well, we're not that close to it. They can see it better.
No. It's very clearly like there's like a circle on the screen, and anything that's outside the circle is blurred. It's obnoxious. God, if they just let you look at that fucking game, it would look good. Let me look at it. Vaseline.
What are you hiding?
What are you hiding, Octopath? Shitty textures is what they're hiding.
Oh.
Womp womp. Were there? I thought there was some big news thing that happened today, this week, not today. But I don't remember.
This week?
This week.
Fuck, I don't remember anything major. Like,
It's really slow.
it's still really
Summer.
slow, and I'm kind of okay with that because we had so much. Like, there's just so much with E3. It's just nice to get a little bit of a break.
Sure.
Not that we do anything, but
No, no.
with news, but
A break from nothing?
but like having to keep up with it can be tiring. And
Sure.
it's nice to just be like, I don't have a lot of new games to play, but I can kind of play games that I've just had sitting around, like Destiny 2.
But you're just playing Fortnite and Destiny 2. Yeah, like, what do you...
Fuck, dude, like I am so back into Destiny 2. I really not like the way I used to be, where I'm like playing it every day and what's next? No, just like getting in there and just tearing shit up, man. That game really does make you feel like a badass, and that's one thing I always like about it. It's like if I need my fill of Halo, I don't need to get an Xbox. All I need to do is boot up Destiny 2 and fucking do a strike or some shit.
That is true.
That's what I do.
God, good for you. Well, this is the end of the show. Kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
already?
I
Well,
mean,
there's really not much else.
there's what's going on.
I don't
I
know.
was
The only
looking-
thing I can think of is like the beta for Fallout 76 will be in October, a month before release.
That's a stress test, but yeah. Okay.
Black Ops 4 multiplayer beta is next month, and in September they're doing the beta for Blackouts.
I actually am interested in seeing what that is.
Yes, I just wrote a fucking article on.
That's why
Blackout,
I'm
and
interested.
I read a few articles of what the hell is out about it, like what anybody knows, and there is not much. So that
No.
article was hard to fucking write.
I'm wondering if
about
it's-
like what we're excited to see.
I'm wondering if it's gonna have a lot of vehicles or like what
Yeah, land, air, and fucking sea.
they've
Fucking
said that.
see.
Fucking sea.
I think it's gonna have like helicopters. I don't know about jets. It seems like they're aiming for helicopters and like jeeps and fucking little raft motorboats that fucking haul ass. Fucking that'd be cool if they had a submarine.
Where's the Metal Gear Solid 5 for battle royale game? Because
I don't know.
those
You can play
mechanics,
It's quiet now.
fucking, you should play this goddamn game. I'm so upset at you.
Which
What
game?
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh, I still need to play it. Fuck.
God,
Man, there's too
Yeah,
much.
I'm not alone.
it's so good.
Yeah. I still need to play that and fucking that one you told me about, Mad Max.
Well, I mean
Mad
that's
Max is really good.
that is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
That
yeah.
is a really good game.
That's yep. Talk about Mr. Mime. He's fucking creepy,
Yeah, Mr. Mime is upsetting.
and he will be the next person that will be cleansed by Hollywood.
Oh
Where's
wow.
Mrs. Mime?
Where's Mrs. Mime?
Fucking Jinx is Mrs. Mime, is it?
That's quite the relationship.
Ooh.
What's their child? That
There's like
garbage?
a mime. There's a
Garbador?
mime junior. Fucking Tangela or whatever.
Tangela.
Tangela. Just a fucking horrific mess of a Pokemon.
That's so. Oh, Gen 1's fucked up.
Gen 1's awesome.
I feel like I
I
like
forgot about
Gen 1,
Tangela.
but I feel like Gen 1 is so boring at this point. Like,
Tank.
let's go Eevee and let's go Pikachu. I want at least put Johto in there. At least put the second gen in there.
I agree. Second gen is where we get some really cool shit. But let's go back to Tangela for a second. It's
Oh,
just like a
God.
box of worms, like a ball of worms with eyes in it.
Tangela looks like
Japanese, that's what they
old,
like.
moldy fucking spaghetti.
Oh, it's upsetting.
Yeah. It's looking at you.
It looks like they found Tangela in a fucking drain. in a
Does it
shower.
evolve? Yeah, it was clogging your drain. Why is my sink running so slow? Tangela!
Tangela does evolve.
Oh, you.
eventually.
What does it evolve into? I don't even remember.
Fuck.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I remember. I think.
Oh, here it goes, Tangrowth.
It's called Tangrowth. and
But
it
that's
looks
like a later. That's
stupid.
Gen 4. That's
Yeah,
why I didn't
way
even remember
later.
it.
Because
It's
they're
just
like, oh shit, Tangela's worthless. And then it's like, here's Tangrowth, and
That
it's
was-
still worthless.
No, see, that was what was cool about Gen 1 is they just had random ones that like, no other forms. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't
Well,
care
There's-
about them.
And then even like Lickitung gets a fucking evolution later, and so does fucking Magmar. But they all three look dumb. Like they should have just left them as
Okay, this
Well,
Tangrowth.
Tangrowth evolves so he can like slap you for making fun of him because he has like arms now.
Yeah, now it's not fun.
He's
and
like,
it's
well,
6
fuck you.
foot tall. It is a 6
Yeah.
foot tall bundle of worms.
It is
I think I'll
ugly.
take you out.
It will. It'll be okay.
Tangela though is the most Digimon looking Pokemon. Look at that thing.
It does kind of look like a Digimon.
Like, what
Looks
the
like one
fuck?
of the baby forms. Yeah,
It does, yeah.
You know, Digivolve into
Into some
Gross.
other fucking horrifying
Mon.
monster. I don't think
Vinemon.
Tangela's in Pokemon Snap, so that's a damn shame.
We need a new Snap for Switch.
Yeah, we do.
It would have been ideal for Switch or for mobile, and they just didn't.
Yeah, imagine if you could do
Pokemon
that in
Snap with
Pokemon,
Pokemon
Go.
Go.
Fucking garbage game.
I mean, you kind of already can. There's photo mode with AR.
That's true.
It
I
doesn't
tried
grade
out,
you with Professor Oak.
I don't have pester balls to throw and piss them off.
Oh, that game is so cool.
It is cool.
I love
Pokemon
that game.
Snap.
I remember being so disappointed that like there's so many Pokemon missing from it.
That was my first
Yeah.
Pokemon game, Pokemon Snap.
Really?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Ugh.
The first one I
just
owned,
remember-
at least.
I just remember learning how to like, if you throw a pester ball at the Charmeleon and throw him into the fire pit, it'll turn into a Charizard.
Yes.
And it's like,
You
whoa.
knock him into the lava. So
Yeah.
good.
Hitting balls. Like, it's all that
Oops, I
cool
killed
stuff.
him.
And then unlocking Mew, it was like, oh my gosh. That was a good game.
Tangela
That is-
is called Manjara in Japanese.
Perfect. And I played through Pokemon Snap somewhat recently, and it took like 2 hours to do everything.
Yeah, that
Like,
sounds right.
It's like
I did like that there was a ton of like little secrets in that game.
yeah, but when you go back to it as an adult, it's like you're done in half an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 3 levels, and there's I'm over. All right, that was cool. But it is such a cool, fun, creative idea. Oh,
Oh,
Pokemon
yeah.
Snap, so good.
Come on, Snap.
It was all right.
Its origin of name is of some controversy. What?
Were any of those other like the GameCube RPGs any good? Like Colosseum and DX or whatever?
Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, I think it was called, was good.
Oh, is that the
Was that
second
good?
one?
And that was kind of like a full-fledged Pokemon RPG, right?
Yeah, almost was, yeah.
Kind
I
of.
played-
Because you would run around like towns and shit.
Yeah,
It looked a lot like the Digimon ones.
Oh yeah,
Kinda.
I could see that. Yeah.
I played. I forget which one it was. The first one where you had the Sylveon and Embryon with you, or whatever they're
Yeah.
called,
I know which one you're talking about.
and you couldn't really catch stuff, and you just had them, but you could catch stuff. But like, why would you? It was weird, but it was a cool game. I wish they would do that. That was more creative than Let's Go and whatever.
I never had a GameCube, and I know I missed out on those games.
There are better GameCube RPGs.
Yeah.
Than
Basic
those games.
items. Tales. Oh,
Yeah,
that's where I first played Tales. Yeah.
I'm super
that
excited
was
for.
the first release of Tales of Symphonia. Was GameCube, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, we didn't get the PS2 version in America, so
That's right. That's right.
I love
Yeah,
that
there's
game.
been a few Godzilla videos.
But I'm super excited for the Tales of Vesperia.
Yeah.
I'm totally gonna play that again. That's now my like number
Playing
one.
for my first time.
After Spider-Man, that's my number one anticipated game for the fall now.
Nice.
Oh, I guess Smash Bros. That's true.
Delphox, I've loved Pokemon longer than you because I'm older.
That's true. That's what I told my students today. They were playing with Pokemon cards and they
You went like slapped it out of their hands, and you're like,
I was like,
fuck your
boy,
Pokemon
I was
cards."
playing Pokemon since I was 6 years old. You don't know what you're talking about. They're like, do you have all the Pokemon? I was like, come on.
No, I'm an adult.
Yeah, I'm an adult. I can buy them myself.
This is pay to win now, bitch.
It's always been pay to win.
Oh, is that a shitty Pidgey card? And you fucking rip it in half.
Rip it in half. Fuck your Pidgey, kid.
Fuck your Pidgey. No. My dad got me that card.
Too fucking bad.
I always loved this. I always loved the stupid kids in the Pokemon games
Oh, okay.
who just have a bunch of garbage. Oh, I have 7 Metapods. Like, what? What are you doing?
They can't attack. But
Why
I'll
are
get
you-
you next time.
Why are you so dumb?
I'm not leaving this forest with my 7 Metapods.
You're like,
man.
what?
Those
My
were always the
parents
best
don't care where I'm
NPCs. I have 5 fucking Rattatas. Do you want me to call you so you can challenge me again?
I know it's like,
No.
like you're a
You have a rat
sociopath.
problem.
What are you?
Call
My
me
Rattata's
Orchid
doing
Man.
really well now. Do you want to come battle me?
You have brain problems. Stop. It's like assault for me to fight your stupid ass Pokemon.
Yeah, is this a trap? Is there a cop behind you?
Delphox, you probably love Pokemon more than I do.
It's certainly more than me.
I don't
It's
want
not a
to.
contest, guys. It's not a contest.
It is always a contest.
Unless it's with children. So I guess it is.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, Will's the child. 12-year-old child.
Oh God.
Who's the strongest Pokemon?
of all time?
We should just talk about Pokemon. That should be
Yeah.
the whole show.
I'm gonna say fucking Pidgey.
But no, Gen 1 only. Let's do Gen 1 only.
It's Rattata, youngster
Level
Joey.
89 Rattata with
89.
with tackle.
Not 90. 89. Okay.
89.
89. Doesn't get any
Next
higher.
level. Yeah.
Fucking stupid. Who would be the strongest Pokemon? Now, I'm saying Gen 1 only because otherwise we're going to get into nonsense.
Well, then Mewtwo.
Then it'd have to be Mewtwo. Or Mew. Is Mew stronger? I don't know. I don't know lore.
Like stronger in the form of base stats.
Nah, dude. Give me Dragonite. Give me fucking Hyper Beam.
What about Missing now?
And that's it.
Is that...
Yeah,
No,
that's
that's
game breaking. That's super powerful.
That's super powerful, yeah. It kills the world. Oh, did you play... That reminds me. Did you play Custom Robo on the GameCube?
I remember Custom
Did you
Robo.
beat it or play
Man,
it
I don't
out?
remember it that well.
Like the twist at the end of the game is they're like all in a simulation. Like none of it's real. I'm like, this is the fucking
Really?
coolest game.
That's awesome.
I loved it. Custom Robo needs to come back with like little kits you could make, little robots.
Oh fuck yeah.
Custom Robo was good shit. That was like the only one we got. We got like another GBA one. That was it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I thought there was a mobile one.
Yeah, I think it was on the GBA.
Dang. There needs to be a DS one. A 3DS one. No, put it on the Switch now.
No, put it on the Switch. Yeah, that's why I want. This is why we need GameCube Virtual Console games, because there's all people talk about the games trapped on Wii U. There are games trapped on the GameCube.
Yeah.
There really are.
We want our GameCube emulators. Let's go. Come on, Nintendo. I don't care about the Wii U ports.
I mean, are they really trapped or are they just like old?
They're trapped with Joel.
They're trapped. They're stuck there, and you're not helping them get it free.
It'd be like saying my my fucking PS1 games are trapped because they can't play on my PS2.
You can play them on your PS2. They're not trapped.
You can play those on your Wii. You have a Wii. Or Wii U, don't you? Does Wii U play GameCube games?
No.
No.
Oh, they fucked up.
And I don't have my Wii. Which I don't remember why. Because I'm dumb and I traded in for a Wii U, probably. Fucking moron.
Did they laugh at you as you were trading it in?
No, but I do feel stupid. Just in general. But no, I remember because there was so much hype about the Wii, obviously, and then the Wii U came out, and I didn't have a pre-order, and I wasn't going to get it, but then it was like sold out the day of release, and it just popped up on Walmart.com or whatever, so I bought it. That was the thing I did.
Yeah.
I still have my original GameCube as well, but I took it apart and I have to put it back together, so that's not really working for anyone.
Did you use the same video footage from last week's show?
Yeah, it's the same video footage for every fucking show.
Why?
It's just in a slideshow. It eventually has to loop. There's other ones after this.
No, but I mean, like, it played the same ones, like Octopath, and then Prey, and then Far Cry.
Well, we started with No Man's Sky. I didn't change the order. How much work do you intend for me to do?
I mean, more than 10 minutes before the show, I guess.
Not when there's no news. I didn't know we were going to talk about Pokemon.
Yeah, where's the Pokemon footage from like 10 years ago?
I
You
don't
have to
know
work
if
on the fly, Ben. You need to be able to do this.
No, not with my shitty keyboard that doesn't work. If it worked, maybe. Yeah, my hats are pretty good.
Yeah, they were.
Any other Pokemon things going on?
No. Call it.
I'm trying to figure out Call the Show. I'm trying to figure out if I played anything else. Oh, I started playing Danganronpa 2.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I proceeded to yell at it for like an hour.
Now, are those games actually fun, or is it just a lot of reading?
It's a lot of reading,
fun.
but I do like it because it's like solving crime mysteries.
See, I thought they were RPGs at first, but they're more like just story.
They're just
types of games.
They're like visual novels, but where you're solving a mystery, a murder mystery.
Thank you. They are not my type.
But they're really fun.
Oh.
And you like solve a little trial to figure out who did it. Except the game, like this second one, adds a bunch of mini games that I don't like, and they're. It'll ask you these questions like, what did this guy do? And like, he did this, but the answers it gives you are not the answers I want. So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're telling me to do. So I don't know if I'm just really dumb. Yeah, Delphix doesn't like it. I'm gonna play all three of them. I don't really care. I'm gonna get through all three and then we'll play something else.
Oh, you know what? Do you guys like true crime, like things?
Streets of LA? Yeah. Oh.
No, not the game.
I like fake crime, thank you.
I've been listening to like Let's Go to Court and My Favorite Murder.
Let's
Have you guys
Go
heard
to
those shows?
Court.
Fuck, those shows are so good.
That is a TLC show. If I ever heard one.
No, it's a podcast where they talk about court cases, but they cover like a lot of murder cases and like kidnappings and stuff like that. My Favorite Murder is really good. That one's pretty awesome. But
My
I was
Favorite
listening
Murder.
to
Sounds like
the court case about the Slender Man stabbing,
Oh.
and how I just realized they're making a movie about that trailer. Dude. Fuck that! Like that whole thing is fucking so crazy.
Oh yeah.
that fad is over, but yeah, here's a Slenderman movie.
The fad is over, but I think because the court case recently had like another thing where they sentenced one of the girls to like she won't be out of prison until she's like 57. But
Why
it
don't
took
they just
like
kill these girls?
it took almost like
I
4
remember that
years.
murder.
It took like 4 years. It wasn't a murder. Like the girl survived, but
Oh,
it took
really?
4 years for like the actual sentencing finally. Like there's just so much delay because they were going through like all this psychiatric evaluation and shit
They're
like that.
clearly crazy. We don't need anyone to analyze you.
Right, but they have to decide if they were like, can they plead insanity or is it because this
What
is
happens if you
premeditated
plead?
murder?
People act like you plead insanity and then you just go home.
like peace.
Like, oh, I was crazy. Peace. See ya. Back
Yeah,
to the job.
but-
Do do do. Like, come on.
But yeah, it was crazy.
Is the movie about the crime or is it about Slender Man?
It was about Slenderman.
It's about Slender.
I think that could be good, cause Slender Man's creepy as hell.
Very creepy. Started as a Photoshop competition.
Oh, I
Where
don't
some
like it.
guy, he just photoshopped them into 2 pictures, and then people just kind of ran with it, and just fucking
Did you
started
play,
making all this crazy shit.
I thought it was a YouTube thing first.
Well, it became a YouTube thing later.
Oh, what was that channel called? marble hornets or something.
What?
I think it was
Yeah.
something bee related.
Yeah,
There's
it was.
creepypasta that is
No.
where it mainly like evolved from.
I don't like it. It's scary.
Yeah.
Did you play the Slender: The Arrival?
No, I watched Kind of Funny do like that Let's Play thing. of
So,
it.
okay, they probably did this, but you play through the beginning and there's no scares, right? You're just in a spooky house, and at the very end, you turn around and you see Slender Man outside the window, and I freaked the fuck out. I was
God.
so done, so done. That wasn't even. You couldn't even get hurt. Like, nope, 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 nope. Do not like it.
Yeah, I can't play those.
Oh my
Can't
god,
play
too
those
spooky
games.
for me. I just don't know why though. There's like nothing scary going on.
I think because, like, you'll catch yourself out of the eye, like out of the side of your eye or corner of your eye, you'll just fucking see like a shadow or something. And then you're just like, oh fuck.
I don't like it. But it doesn't do anything. It's not like the guy. Maybe that's what's scary. I don't know. Ugh. Ugh.
I'd be more afraid of like a fucking Enderman from Minecraft. Those guys just rush you.
It's like a weird cubism drawing. I don't.
Yeah, but they do stuff. They're real.
He's the most evil thing in the world. A white man.
Fucking Delphox.
Oh, that was good. Spooky ravioli.
That sounds good. Sounds like something you'd have during Halloween time. It's
Ben's
like
icon.
That's my icon.
Yeah.
Is the happy ravioli. What did it
Yeah,
say?
dude.
I'm so ravilonely. That was the tweet I got it from.
That's fucking sad.
And then it was just a ravioli. I drew the smiley face on it. Wait, I don't even remember.
I gotta
this.
watch that. Delphox, I gotta watch the Minecraft cross Adventure Time thing.
Oh, that's cool.
I need to watch it. I missed that show.
Yeah, well, final episode's gonna be on soon.
The adventure's over.
Yes,
The
time for
Adventure
it to be
Time over.
Boom.
Just like the show.
It
This
is
show.
over. All right, this has been the show for this
No,
week
let's talk forever.
of 2018. Every Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific. Pokemon Fancast
Damn Pokemans.
finale time.
Friday.
I just refuse to fix this Far Cry 5 footage, so it's me throwing meat for this cougar for 20 minutes.
You were throwing grenades earlier.
Yeah, well,
Oh, it must have
eventually,
been me. It was me, I think.
after this, I shoot a bunch of
fucking-
helicopters. So
You've got a fucking Outback Steakhouse in your pocket.
yeah, I don't know where he's storing all this meat. That was a really good game. I can't wait for us to do like a game of the year thing. I want to talk more about Far Cry 5. That was really good.
Octopath Traveler.
Octopath. I mean, no. Just
I think
say
this
no,
happened
kids.
last week where we talked about how much we like. I don't want to play it.
Yeah, it's not bad though, but it's like I don't want to play it. I don't need to play this.
Oh man.
It's the meat of his own body. Ew.
Hot.
He's just ripping chunks out of his leg and fucking throwing it.
Yeah, scooping out big chunks.